Hi, my name is Natalie and I present Audit Radley, an accounting firm that is a member of an international network of accountants and lawyers. I would like to tell you about the wonderful tax benefits that Israel offers Israeli new immigrants and Israeli veteran returning residents. The tax benefits are so wide-reaching that after watching this video, you might actually call Israel a tax haven, like many professionals have called it before. If you're living abroad or are thinking of moving to Israel or have just moved to Israel, please take a minute and contact us. It's really important to get some professional advice regarding these tax benefits, and we would be more than happy to help you out. This will guarantee you that you will get the most out of the tax benefits and will not pay double taxes in Israel and the country that you intend on leaving. So now let me explain who is entitled to these tax benefits. First of all, new immigrants. These are Jews who decide to move to Israel, and returning residents. All returning residents get some tax benefits, but veteran returning residents, and these are Israelis who have lived abroad for more than 10 years, receive huge tax benefits. So now let's talk about what these tax benefits really are. First of all, we've got the exemption from inheritance tax. In 2012, Israel continues to offer an exemption from inheritance tax, and this means that heirs do not pay don't pay tax over their inherited estate, capital of their inheritance. And usually this is about 25%, and in Israel this law has been cancelled and has not been renewed since the 1980s. This means that elderly Jews who emigrate to Israel can guarantee that their heirs will not pay any inheritance tax over their inheritance. And just to give you an example, in England a person would pay between 20 and 40% over their inheritance, and in the United States a person would pay between 18 and 35%. In Israel you don't pay anything, it doesn't exist. Another important tax benefit was legislated in 2009, and this legislation stipulates that returning residents and new immigrants receive a 10-year full tax exemption over foreign income, and this applies to all new immigrants and returning residents who came to Israel after 2007. It means that you receive a tax exemption over interest, over dividends, over salary, over pension. You're exempt from corporate tax, from capital gains tax, and many more. And just to make it even much nicer, the law does not impose a limit on the amount of income that a person is allowed to earn free of tax. So you can earn anything, $50 million a year, $15 billion a year, doesn't matter, you don't pay tax for a period of 10 years. So let me give you some practical examples of these tax benefits. Say we've got Betty, and she lives in England, and she owns 3 houses and decides to move to Israel. She's a new immigrant. And after 5 years, she decides she wants to sell the houses in England. She is going to enjoy full tax exemption over a profit. Any other British citizen would have paid about 20% capital gain tax. Israeli citizen would have paid about 25% capital gain tax. Betty doesn't pay anything. Another example is Alma. Alma is a returning resident, a veteran returning resident from Russia. She's lived in Russia for more than 10 years, and she has savings that bear interest and are index linked in Russia. When she returns to Israel, she doesn't pay any interest, any tax over the interest from her savings. So even if she has 200,000 shekels a year that she earns on savings from her account, she doesn't pay any tax over that amount. Now, to get to the cherry of the topping of the cake, the best scheme that really is like the gift from heaven, the best combination is tax benefits that apply to the elderly population and their heirs also. Like the elderly population that emigrates to Israel or returns to Israel, they profit in the following way. They accumulate wealth from the income, and then on top of that they don't pay income tax over that income for a period of 10 years. And then when these people come to pass away, then their heirs are going to profit even more, because they're going to receive that income. They're going to receive the wealth that accumulated as a result of a 10-year tax exemption over that income. And then on top of it all, they're not going to pay any inheritance tax over the capital and the assets that they inherit. So now that you know a bit what these tax benefits are, I would like to emphasize that the legislation regarding these tax benefits is very complicated, but the bottom line is very simple. Any income from abroad, no matter how big, you don't pay any income tax over a period of 10 years. But it is important to mention that the tax legislation is very dynamic, and the professionals in the field and even government clerks are still flabbergasted and adjusting to all the amendments in the legislation. And therefore it's really important to consult with someone who can verify what you're entitled to, how to receive this, and also to avoid paying double taxes in Israel and the country that you're coming from, and verify the conditions of the double taxation treaty between Israel and your country. We at Audit Radley represent clients in Israel and abroad. We're a member of IGAL, an international network of accountants and lawyers that provide services all over the world. And if this topic is relevant to you, if you're thinking of moving to Israel or returning to Israel, please take a minute, contact us either through the email that appears on the screen or call us on the phone and get some professional advice. You will receive a free initial consultation, and we guarantee professional and experienced service that will smoothen your return to Israel. We hope to see you soon.